Let me just say this. You have immortalized throwing cold coffee on people.
Creep. Of all the things I could have immortalized.
I'm more excited about this.
Tell why.
Because you're Prajakta Kohli.
Hi guys, what's up? Thank you so much for watching Mostly Sane. I'm Prajakta. Welcome to a very interesting Real Talk Tuesday video, which now we post any day of the week, so it's whatever Real Talk day it is. It's very special because today I'm sitting down with Monica Shergill. Now, why am I sitting down with Monica Shergill? It's been 10 years to Netflix, and मेरा relationship Netflix के साथ जो रहा है, जितना special रहा है उतना every year it has kept growing. And for me, I have hopes and dreams that I kind of pin to Netflix's door every now and then, saying, "Hey, how about this? Hey, how about that?" So when they told me that I get an hour to sit down with Monica Shergill and talk about anything I want to, I made a list and I'm here. Hi, Monica.
Hello, Prajakta.
First of all,
Actually, I'm more excited about this.
tell why.
Because you're Prajakta Kohli. You're cool. You're Gen Z.
I'm not Gen Z.
Okay, maybe that's how old I am, that I don't get it right.
I just play Gen Z characters on
Okay.
Netflix. I don't think I'm Gen Z. I was 26 when I played Dimple and I was 17 in the show then. So
Can I tell you, I couldn't have guessed at all. I remember that time when we were casting and all, and I actually never ever thought that you could be 26 for us. You were that perfect Dimple.
Thank
who
God.
was 17 and who was fighting with her parents and who was, had dreams, wanted to
but
do things.
that was 2019, Monica. That's 6 years ago.
Yes.
And it's 10 years of Netflix. How are you feeling? Where are you at right now? I mean, we just saw some top secret stuff in a room that was called Nailed It. It's quite exciting. It's overwhelming. I mean, I as a third person sitting there just felt like I had goosebumps the whole time. How are you feeling?
I actually not just have goosebumps, I feel very emotional when I look back at all these sizzles that we are making. We are talking about 10 years. I have been here, by the way, for 6.5 years of those. When we started in India, like we say na, ek switch on kar diya.
Kar diya, haan.
So globally, we started in 131 countries like that. And then there was that thing ki ab yahan hum hain, to ab hum this is the greatest land of storytelling. Everybody loves entertainment here. तो अब हमें क्या होना चाहिए? I remember those early days when I was outside and I was so fascinated. I was like, Netflix is in
Has come to India,
bro.
exactly.
And I used to say, I'll be an audience always. मतलब कभी मैंने सोचा भी नहीं था कि I will actually be here and I'll become a part of the Netflix journey and someone who will sort of really have this kind of a sort of moment.
मेरा हमेशा ये होता था जब मैं YouTube से भी बात करती थी ना, मैं उनको ये बोलती थी कि आप ना वो US वाले फंडे यहाँ यूज मत करो यार, वो कॉपी पेस्ट नहीं होंगे, यहाँ पे नहीं चल पाएंगे आपको। हम इतने टाइम से काम करें, कोई नहीं समझ पा रहा कि ऑडियंस क्या है, कैसी है, इतनी डाइवर्सिटी आपको पूरी दुनिया में कहीं नहीं मिलेगी। तो कोई ऐसा मॉडल जो चल चुका है कहीं और यहाँ फिट हो ही नहीं सकता। लाइक यू हैव टू अडेप्ट एंड आई फील लाइक नेटफ्लिक्स इज someone who's actually managed, although it took a while.
It took a while.
To do that.
And actually it does take a while. See, we were such a big global brand, a service that was already telling the best stories.
Yeah.
Coming out of the US, coming out of so many countries, Money Heist already itna, it was tracking so well and so many stories. So when we started out in India, we really actually started in mid-2019. I remember when I joined. Before that, we had our best two amazing titles, Sacred Games and Delhi Crime. तो वहाँ start किया था. तो वहाँ से, how do you like go left, right, ahead? What do you do? And the understanding of the audiences was also कि ये एक foreign service है. But the purpose and the vision for Netflix was that how can Netflix become the most Indian, the most loved entertainment service? Our mission is to entertain the world. और इंडिया के बिना आप वर्ल्ड नहीं एंटरटेन कर सकते because every fifth person in the world is in India.
हम हर जगह हैं.
And I remember sitting down with a piece of paper and saying, okay, don't think shows, don't think ideas. पहले ये सोचो, what should be the personality of your service? Because a service is made up of so many different stories, faces, like yourself, all the big talent, emerging talent, all the writers, directors, unki thinkings. But what is that personality? Who do we want to be in India? And that's when I wrote a few things. And that's my secret little one-pager that I carry. And when I look back, I actually feel very good, happy, validated, relieved that all of us as a team and all of, with our creators like you all and talent, हम आज इस moment पे हैं that we can actually proudly look back. वो जो मैं बोल रही थी, that trailer, that sizzle, like when you see it, you're like, oh my God.
There's a lot.
Yeah, but we're only just starting. Let me tell
Fair
you that
enough.
also.
I am more than happy to know that because
You have been a part of so many things and coming this year.
I know this is a big year for me honestly and I'm so grateful to Netflix for क्योंकि मुझे याद है उस टाइम पे Mismatch was called when Dimple met Rishi जब वो वाला audition
किताब का और
जो
हमने
किताब
बहुत
संध्या मेनन
सोचा
की
था
किताब
that
है।
we'll call it Dimple and Rishi.
हाँ I know बड़ा तो Mismatched in fact जब नाम मैंने और रोहित ने पहली बार ही सुना था हम क्या ये कैसा नाम है but now it's just it's a blanket thought on our minds at all times कि of course like it fits, it's the perfect name. But I remember जब वो कॉल आया था 2019 के जुलाई में मेरे ख्याल से when पंचमी ने मुझे वो कॉल किया था कि we want to test you for a Netflix show that RSVP is making. मतलब मेरा वो that moment is so stuck in time in my head for me because so many pieces moved for me in that moment, you know. So many things. The fact that I was dreading that audition, but I still ended up.
But your transition to acting was so effortless. We saw your audition and we were like, this is our Dimple. We don't have to look any further.
But it was everything. Like it changed the course of my career for me, and I feel like वो that is a point जो ना आप miss नहीं कर सकते हो जब आप 10 सालों के बारे में सोचते हो. For example, what for me,
No,
for someone like
Prajakta,
me,
let me just say this. You have immortalized throwing cold coffee on people.
I know.
Immortalized.
Of all the things I could have immortalized, I have done that and many such iconic things. Yeah. तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि 10 सालों में कितना कोई player जब किसी industry में आता है जो like you said is like we ride so high on entertainment as a country. Like everywhere we go, अगर आप क्रिकेट भी देख रहे हो तो उसमें भी आपको म्यूजिक चाहिए, अगर आप साबुन भी खरीद रहे हो तो उसमें भी आपको स्टोरी चाहिए, अगर आप दुखी भी हो तो भी आपको अरिजीत सुनना. तो मतलब it's a part of our everyday existence and at least for me I've grown up a huge fan of Bollywood. I remember जब मैं छोटी थी और मुझे अगर मम्मा पापा ने डांट दिया और मेरे आंसू आ गए तो मैं भाग के जाती थी और मैं कोई इमोशनल डायलॉग बोलती थी मिरर के सामने कि आंसू वेस्ट ना हो भाई, अगर मैं है आंसू तो इसको यूटिलाइज, इतनी मैं फिल्मी रही हूँ. So the fact that someone like a Netflix comes in and splits the agency between the creators and the consumers, I think it's beautiful. रसिका ने मेरे ख्याल से किसी एक पैनल पे ये कहा था कि thanks to Netflix every good actor has a job, every good technician has a job, there is more employment, there is more diversity, our writers rooms are diverse, our creators are diverse. So I feel like कि ये जो सारी ideas पहले बस लगती थी कि text book में सही हैं पर जब निकल के आएंगी तो पता नहीं होगा कि नहीं. I think a lot of that was changed by a player like Netflix. Now, how much of this feels overwhelming to someone like you जिसके कंधे पर ये सारी चीज़ें चलती हैं? मतलब हाँ, दिखाने को तो ये बहुत बढ़िया है कि नहीं, you know, new age storytelling and more inclusive and this and that, and we are trying to tell stories that are not niche. We don't know what is niche. We are trying to commercialize something that might not be overtly commercial in the first place, but it's a lot of risk. It's a lot of responsibility. So what goes into your mind when you're taking these absurd new steps in directions that have never been explored in entertainment?
See, the way I look at it, it's not easy, obviously.
Yeah.
But you know, hard things are hard, and that's why they're thrilling. When you actually, and I have the best job in the world, by the way, because if you get to work with so many talented people all the time and look at stories and tell stories that you never imagined you could tell. You could dream as big as you want and you could go as small and relatable and emotional as you want. You could make people laugh and cry at the click of a button. You know, and if you're honest to that storytelling and you're honest to your role in what you do in all of this, you can get taken by the glamour of it all and all, but actually no, it's a lot of real hard work. It's a lot of listening and learning to audiences. Because like you rightly said, we used to be in a world of entertainment where only creators and creative ecosystem would have the agency.
They would set the trends.
Yes, they would set the trends, they would, which also continues to happen. But the fact that the agency, the power ऑडियंसेस के पास है कि कौन सी चीज़ कितनी बड़ी बनेगी, कितना डिलाइट कर रही है, व्हाट टू पावर, व्हाट टू एक्चुअली लुक एट critically, that I think has really expanded how we look at entertainment in this country. And for me, what Netflix, and I speak both as a person working here, but
And
also a
consumer.
big fan of entertainment and a consumer of entertainment, that entertainment is entertainment, and this is a service that is going to make you, that is going to make everything available to you. So it is just, this whole range of everything
Yeah.
that you have, and everyone can find something that they love, that they dream of. And I feel that the power of stories is such that they can really change people.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I'm so enthused by a very emotional show that we have this year. It's called Hello Bachcho. And it shows the power of a single teacher
Yeah.
and what a teacher can do.
Yeah.
It's based on true story, on Alak Pandey. Just how Taskari has done just now. Completely, like, blown everyone's mind because, and people can't stop talking about it. And we feel so happy, that creators like Neeraj are now, sort of, they have the wherewithal and the ability to tell stories in a deep, immersive format. That did not exist earlier, and it can be done in a way that it can travel the world and win the world.
Yeah.
So, expanding the scope of entertainment, finding new talent like yourselves, and so many writers, creators, directors, technicians, and just increasing the pool of artists. We are
Yeah.
a country of 1.5 nearly billion
And
people.
full of
and
brilliant
full of talent,
artists,
full of
100%.
stories. I don't think we've even scratched the surface.
I agree.
So we have to be intentional. Ki how do we pull those new voices? That's why we like to do a lot of workshops. Being Netflix is also being responsible towards the creative ecosystem. How do you, bring the best practices from the world? How do you train? How do you elevate the craft? How do you make people dream that if this is your story, we can give you the resources to make it happen?
Yeah.
Like, you should not think that you can't make big stories that you can have in your mind, but you cannot see them on
Yeah.
the screen. One of our biggest shows this year, which you are also a part of, is Operation Safed
Safed
Sagar.
Sagar.
And you know that they are young creators, they are new.
New creators, young creators, very unassuming bunch of people coming together.
Yes.
Because, and I honestly had the pleasure of seeing this firsthand. I remember when we were shooting at the Air Force Base in Nal, just the amount of support that the Air Force has shown, and very often
Yes.
Mehboob and Abhijit, who are
Yeah.
the producers and creators, I would sit down with them after a day on set and I would just talk to them. And Mehboob ने तो ऐसे बोला कि रे प्रारिता भगवान जी का हाथ है बस इस project पे, जिस तरह से चीजें have
Yeah.
come together, and we would see this every single day. When you eventually see the sizzle reel, there's a shot of me which was the most special scene that I possibly have ever done in my life and ever will do. But I'm sitting in a MiG-21 and it's a very, very non-war-y, non-action-y scene that's happening. And I thought the way that Ronnie sir kind of has woven these things together has just been beautiful. So seeing a project or a story of that scale told in a way that it deserves, I
Yeah.
think, is
and
commendable.
There is this myth that big war movies, in their absolute cinematic way, can only be done
by heroes.
by heroes and in theaters. And that myth busting is very important.
Yeah.
We've taken a story, an operation that was untold, the biggest aerial battle
Ever, yeah.
ever, and how it has been brought together,
Yeah.
the work on the scripts. We've been involved when the idea was like just a germ.
Yeah, I know.
And from there, getting the whole crew together, really equipping the
mammoth
creators.
project,
yes,
by the way,
equipping
pulling
the
that off.
creators, bringing the best, VFX and animation experts to actually reimagine something, going to those locales high up in the mountains and really shooting in all weather conditions.
Yeah.
So all of that.
And you know what I love the most about it? Every time we see, and this is not a commentary on anybody else, ठीक है? मैं अपना कह रही हूँ बस. I loved that every time I would see a Jimmy sir or a Siddharth or an Abhay or a Taruk walking in that uniform. Now I was like, I love the fact that they look normal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, they are extraordinary in their stature and the characters
Yeah.
that they're playing and the performance that they're doing. But I'm saying that I like that you see that how someone who looks like you and me is actually a national hero and can
Yes.
do things
And-
beyond imagination.
And you know, and you say such an important thing, such a striking thing, that you don't have to shoot them a certain way and make
Exactly.
them look like
Exactly.
they are real people. But
And they have
when
real
you see what they're
problems
doing,
that they're dealing
yeah,
with.
on screen. So Operation Safed Sagar, you know, and stories like Chumbak. There's something, you know, there's something unique about India, which is neighborhoods.
Yeah.
कि neighbor के घर में क्या बन रहा
Yeah.
है, who is going to, you know, you ring the bell and you say,
Yeah.
oh, I'm getting bored, or
Yeah.
somebody brings something to you, you're in trouble, somebody pops
Yeah.
in and helps.
Yeah.
We want to bring that back, you know, that feeling that your community, your
Yeah.
friends, your neighborhood, it's your place of comfort, it's your world. Yes, everything else is your world and you're virtually there, but this neighborhood
Yeah.
and the people around you,
Yeah.
you know, are the people in your life, and go back to the joy and comfort and love of that. You know, bringing creators like JD and Atish,
Yeah.
the love and fandom they've
Yeah.
had over the years through Khichdi, Sarabhai versus Sarabhai, so many things that
Yeah.
they've done, and to really have them, you know, come with a story like Chumbak on Netflix.
Yeah.
So where there's an Operation Safed Sagar, there's a cult.
There's a mismatched.
Mismatched.
I said, which one?
And no, a cult YA romance show, and a Chumbak or a Taskari, you know, or you know, massive films like Ikka,
Yeah.
where we are having the debut of Sunny Deol and Akshay Khanna at the same time in this film after nearly 3 decades of
Yeah.
border.
Yeah.
One,
Yeah.
right? So I feel the ability to actually bring a whole range of things, and then to have, you know, films like Homebound also on the service.
The Elephant Whisperers also.
Yes.
That is what I like. As a writer, whatever I have done in the past couple of years or in general, whatever, I've always felt like, why is one idea always taken more seriously than the other? What I like as a subscriber of Netflix is that I don't have to feel that when I am watching, say, a Sacred Games, or if I'm watching a People You Meet on Vacation, because they are both on the same tray to me. And I like that not just a certain kind of content gets that much, because I was just talking to the team yesterday. I said I love the fact that after Stranger Things, if there's anything that I saw go global, was People You Meet on Vacation for Netflix. And I was like, and that made me so happy. I was like, okay, now it's not just a thing of नहीं ये हमारा ज़्यादा माउंट किया हुआ शो है तो हम इसको ज़्यादा I
Audience
like
doesn't
that.
care for that.
Exactly. Thank you. Like, I like that there is enough attention paid to things that you know the audience is accepting, and that is the agency that I talk
No,
about.
and seriously, if you look at Mismatched or you look at Single Papa, one way of looking at it is that, oh, it's not a big
Exactly. Yeah.
title like
Yeah.
we would do like an Operation Safed Sagar,
Yeah.
or we would do a Hira Mandi,
Yeah.
or a Bads of Bollywood, or even a Taskari. The way the audience makes it
Reacted
big,
to it.
it just breaks all.
Mismatched though was very
Mismatched
surprising.
It's a cult YA show. You know, the way a Single Papa has
Yeah.
done, just winning hearts everywhere. Children are crying.
Yeah.
How much
Yeah.
of love.
Yeah.
So I really think that, you know, and the fact that we can even take risks on things like a Chamkila.
Yeah.
That film was in Imtiaz's head. Only 50% of the film was on the page. We had to imagine the rest of 50% to say, okay, let's just go, let's just dive in on all original content, all stories, film, unscripted, series. We are so close to everything. We start the journey from the beginning. We are right through across all creatives. But we knew that that film is in Imtiaz's head and it will get made as we go along.
Beautifully, my goodness.
And you know how we all worked together on it, between the music, the editing, how it all came together, because he felt he had the flexibility to take the risk to jump the mediums that he had in the same film, from animation to live action to how the cutting was to real footage of Chamkila. It was just, when you're on a creative journey, making something which no one has made before, You need to be
Also,
able
not
to,
a lot of people would bet on
yes,
before.
you need to be able to support your creators. You
Yeah.
need to be able to take those bold risks
Yeah.
and say that, yes, we are in it. Let's find along the way, you know, how it comes together, what are the challenges, and we are ready for any outcome. You cannot have a preconceived notion in your mind that this we are doing to be successful and this is just chalta hai, we are just putting
Because पता ही नहीं है कि क्या
पता
कौन
ही
सा
नहीं,
कितना
and
चलेगा.
everything has to be made with equal passion. I really, there's something at Netflix which is not to do with how we create
Yeah.
content, but as colleagues
Yeah.
and leaders and people at Netflix. And for me, it's one of my favorite things at
What is it?
Netflix, which is great and even better.
Mm.
So every person's journey, every leader's journey has to be great and even better. Your starting position is that this is good. How do you now
Yeah, make
put
it
that
better.
focus and put that passion behind it to keep improving on it? So when we commission something, when we look at an idea, you know, the way we read, evaluate, talk about it, what are the things that we are going behind, and what can we add to this?
Yeah.
Of course, they are so good as the creator, as the thinking
Yeah.
team, as the writers
Yeah.
that bring it to us. But what can Netflix add to it that can truly make it,
Yeah.
you know, break records, delight people,
Yeah.
bring that joy? So I think that journey is exciting.
But may I ask you this though, क्योंकि जब आप obviously ऐसे level पे खेलते हो जहाँ पे जितने rewards बढ़ के आते हैं जब कोई title चलता है, उतना ही लॉस जोर से आता है अगर कोई
बिल्कुल
गलत वो हो गया कि मतलब अरे यार हमने सोचा ही नहीं था कि ये नहीं चलेगा. क्योंकि मेरे अगेन एक्सपीरियंस में ये इतनी बारी हुआ है ना कि there'll be a video that I've worked on with so much love and heart और बहुत मेहनत करी है और चला ही नहीं, पिट गया. और फिर ऐसा एक वीडियो होता है जिसके बारे में ज़्यादा सोचा भी नहीं, आया मन में कर दिया और वो चल गया. सो जब ऐसा आता है, how does someone in your position deal with that but continue doing what they're doing without being scared of taking risks?
See, of course it hurts.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how it hurts.
Yeah.
Because, you know, making a long format story or a film, minimum 2 years journey from the time you start,
True.
if not more, right? So it really hurts. But you have to remember that hits and misses are a part of this business. Entertainment business is not a business where you are, you'll get an R&D lab और आप वो phone या वो microwave या वो TV perfect करते रहोगे सालों और फिर बेचोगे और वो बहुत बिकता रहेगा. No,
Agreed.
we are in a live R&D environment. As I tell my team always, we make emotional products.
Yeah.
You know, we are really talking like stories are matters of the heart.
Yeah.
And there will be things that will work well. It's the environment you drop it in, you know, suddenly.
Also पता चले 6 साल बाद एकदम से hit हो जाए.
Exactly. So you know, you have to be very fearless. अगर डर गए तो literally आप entertainment
कुछ भी
business
नहीं
में तो
कर
कुछ नहीं कर
पाओगे.
सकते.
True.
So you have to be fearless, you have to be passionate,
Yeah.
but you have to have a learning attitude.
the
You have to
mistakes,
have a
yeah.
learning attitude. You can't think that ये तो मैंने ऐसे वैसे. You can't get defensive. You have to actually be very clear that, oh, my intent was this. This is what the audience is trying to tell me.
Yeah.
So actually what I was trying to say, वो देखा ही नहीं उन्होंने ऐसे. So now how do
I tell it
Yeah.
going forward? You learn from that. That makes so much sense. Which brings me to one of the things that I have been very, very passionate about for a while now, and I've had the pleasure of associating with Netflix on a similar thing, and then we take it forward in the ways that we do. Monica, why are we not doing more romance stories here? Why?
Why? See, if you ask me personally, I think we don't just need more romance on Netflix, we need more romance in life.
Exactly. And I think Netflix is a big peddler of that.
But
Can
we-
be.
Of course.
Because
but we
of the
are doing.
amount of time. I mean, I honestly, पता है जब हम मिसमैच शूट कर रहे थे ना तो उस टाइम पे मुस्कान हु प्लेस सेलिना वो और मैं ना एक बारी वैन में बैठ के ये बात कर रहे थे और ऑल्सो फर्स्ट सीजन शूट में इतने मजे आ गए, इतने नए थे, ये सोचा ही नहीं कि हमारा शो जब हिट होगा हमारे से कि हाँ ठीक है देख लेंगे, मजे आ रहे हैं. हम ये हमेशा बात करते थे कि हमें मजे इसीलिए आ रहे हैं क्योंकि इन अ वेरी लॉन्ग टाइम वी हैव नॉट हैड समथिंग लाइक दिस. मतलब हम जब शरारत देखते थे या what is that show where the robot was Vicky was the robot, Small Wonder.
हाँ.
उसका हिंदी क्या था?
हिंदी
करिश्मा का करिश्मा
करिश्मा।
मतलब ये जिसमें मैजिक रियलिज्म होता था, एस्पिरेशनल रोमांस होता था, छोटी छोटी चीजें, वही वाले टाइटल्स हम मतलब जितनी बार मैं रट गए हैं, मुझे से 2 weeks नोटिस, अ नॉटिंग हिल, अ नोटबुक, द प्रपोजल, व्हाटएवर ऐसे क्यों बड़ा टाइम हो गया ना कि इंडिया से ये वाले स्टोरीज नहीं आ पा रहे हैं, कि नहीं हो रहा। और फिर जब मिसमैच आया तो इस पे मेरा भरोसा थोड़ा और हो गया कि नहीं मतलब ऑडियंस तो है, एंड दैट इज व्हाई समथिंग लाइक अ मिसमैच डिड व्हाट इट डिड टू लास्ट फॉर 4 seasons, क्योंकि जितना फर्क हम 2 seasons के बीच में लगाते थे और फिर भी जो कांस्टेंट रिकॉल उस टाइटल का रहा है, सो आई फील लाइक क्लियरली there's a dearth in
Exceptional fandom.
exactly, so clearly there is someone who's listening to us, but why are we not making more
But see,
young
I
romances?
really agree with you, because you see what happened with Sayara also.
Exactly.
Right? Because there is a huge demand for romantic stories, for romance in general, for a lot of young people who are living in a digital age where
Yeah.
everything is getting swiped out
Yeah.
at some level.
Yeah.
So I think there is that value, there is that need.
There is.
तो हम तो actually बहुत romance कर रहे हैं.
Okay.
Yes, we are very clear. This is a very important, critical sort of, genre on the service,
Yeah.
and people love it. Last year we had Aap Jaisa Koi, which was
Which
a
was
mature,
beautiful.
Yes, a mature romance. Then we have Musafir Cafe coming,
Which is a book.
Which is a
which
book.
I have loved. There is
Yes.
People We Meet on Vacation, which has come out, which
Yes.
is again a book.
Yes.
And I think you should do book adaptations.
We are doing a lot of book adaptations. If you have any, please bring.
Okay.
But we have a lot of romance stories that we've done over the years. I think also I'll tell you something. Most lean in category जो भी writers के लिए एक बिल्कुल default होता है वो है crime लिखना इंडिया में. सब gravitate towards
Yeah,
crime,
but,
and I think there's a huge appetite. See, crime
No,
is the
100%.
fastest flying genre.
Yeah.
But I think people forget that आप कितनी different crime stories कर लोगे, and the more they come, the more different you have to make the next one.
Exactly.
And I feel that has left a gap in comedy and romance. And I think for us particularly, comedy and romance are categories that we are going full in
Okay,
on.
good.
Full
That
in.
makes me feel very, very good, because मुझे ऐसा लगता है, because I got married a year ago, and the only fight, this is not even a joke, the only fight Prashank and I have every single night is what to watch, because he wants to watch true crime and murders and blood and gory things and arms falling apart, and I want to watch Bridgerton. So this gap is not bridging. So now we have reached a point where we have settled
अपना
on.
देखो.
हाँ, we'll either do that कि वो आने से पहले मैं खाना खा लूँगी क्योंकि मैंने कहा मुझे नहीं देखना, or we have settled somewhere on that whole fantasy zone with Stranger Things and or book adaptations like Behind Her Eyes and The Girlfriend and stuff like that. So for me, it is very, very promising as a creator, as an actor, but also a huge fan of Netflix, that there's going to be more romance.
Oh, lots.
Because I want to watch something that, like, I want to look at the screen and feel like, ये मेरे साथ होगा नहीं, but अगर हो गया तो क्या मजे आ जाएंगे यार. You know what I mean? Like, I miss that aspiration that I used to have every time I watched. And Netflix has given us beautiful titles for years from across the world.
Even a lot of global titles are
Exactly.
focusing on romance now, and I think it's
Okay, good.
Yeah. Also, I'll tell you, the world that we live in, stories are the only things that can keep us sane. I know your
swear to
podcast is
God.
mostly sane.
I swear to
Stories
God.
also keep us mostly sane. But I genuinely feel that, there is a space for comfort, softer
Closure.
kind of, yeah.
You know, Emily Henry actually said something similar. She's who wrote People We Meet on Vacation, and she's got a 5-book deal with Netflix, I think. Where she said, she's like, similar to what we spoke about before, she's like, why is tragedy looked at as more serious cinema, and stories that end
there's
with
no
love and
hierarchy
hope are looked at as frivolous? You know why? I feel like there is so much power in actually closing your laptop screen and feeling like, oh, I'm going to have nice dreams tonight, instead of waking up screaming because you saw something there. But I'm glad. This makes me very, very happy. I'm very excited for 2026. And very selfishly, I'll say this, it's a massive year for me as well with Netflix. I'm so, so grateful and looking forward to every single month. We have season 4 of Mismatch that we're shooting. We have Operation Safed Sagar. There's a couple more titles that hopefully we can talk about very, very soon. And I just want to tell you that as a fan of stories, I am forever grateful to people like you in positions of power who are making these calls for us and giving us things that actually help us stay entertained but also grow as creators, open this space up for people like us to be a part of the conversation, to be able to say that, hey, can I come and pitch this to you, or hey, what do you think about that? I love the fact that platforms like Netflix have opened that up for us, so thank you.
And thank you. This is a privilege, not just talking to you, but actually working with you across so many things.
Thank you so much, Monica, and congratulations on 10 years and for the 10 coming up. Is there something fun that you are changing up for the next 10 though? Like
You know-
one thing that you're like, okay, ये अब करना है.
Sir, हम कभी एक ही चीज नहीं करते.
Fair enough.
We do so many things
Fair
that,
enough.
you know, it's going to be an exciting ride. And till here, it's been an exciting journey.
has,
But the
definitely.
road ahead is going to be fantastic. I'm so confident because, and also humble at some level. I think for us, it's always so important that we are a cog in the wheel. We are here to take Indian stories very confidently to the world and to really work with the creative ecosystem, finding the new, discovering the new talent. So I feel all of it coming together,
Yeah.
this is going to be India's decade. I'm very sure of that.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Monica. All right, that was that. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big fat thumbs up, and I'm going to see you very, very soon. Until we meet, love.